Okay. Also, I'd like to show a small video clips. Is it my screen visible? I think it is still loading. Okay. This incident happened in Tirupur. Is it visible? Can anybody respond, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. The audio will not be there. Just please see the video clip itself. It has happened in 2022. I think cloths getting rolling. See what happened?
लूज क्लोथिंग रोटेटरी इक्विपमेंट के पास खींच लिया पकड़.
See, because of loose clothing, this incident happened. If he would have used any pant, is it incident
Huh,
happens?
but sir, this type of dressing is not allowed in industry, na?
Industry में allowed नहीं है, but there are
हाँ.
places the people are following. See, it is not, I mean, very old. It has happened on 2022. It's just 2 years back. There are industries still they are unorganized due to their culture. Still, the people are following same. We
Okay.
said loose clothing is not allowed. We have not given any specific definitions. What is meant by loose clothing? Definitely, it will fall under loose clothing. Even if I use a shirt, my size is small. I'm using XL. Is it loose clothing?
Yes, sir.
When I use extra size of pants, is it loose clothing? For example, the person who met with accident here, his size is 28. I have given 36 or 42 size pant. Is it loose clothing?
Maybe, sir.
Maybe sometimes. We can't say yes, we can't say no as well, because it is in a hypothetical situation where in the country where the industries are not organized well, still they are following such kind of practices, resulting in this kind of serious injuries. See here, they are very active. They stop the machine immediately. That is the good point we have to see as well. At least they know where to stop the machine. I don't want to take it till then. I think still he's alive. He's asking some help. Okay. I'll take you another video. This happened in China. It is in 2023. Also same kind rolling machine. See, here what happened. What happened in this video? Is there any loose clothing issue?
That too, there was any guard, sir. There is no guard.
Sorry?
Tangential force might be
Yeah, something has got stuck by her hand and it's been pulled inside. Maybe there may be a pulley or there may be some kind of other device or piece of part of an equipment while she is doing that inspection. Maybe it is a nature of the process. So they have to do inspect or they have to take out any extra pieces which is coming out of the cloth. So even see in the first video also, he has taken some pieces of cloth in either sides of the machine. So we should be very cautious about such kind of activities. Even especially I have seen in CNC machines as well. So nowadays the CNCs are coming with inbuilt safety features. So somehow, I mean, these kind of incidents not reporting nowadays. Okay. Let us come back to our slides. Okay. So the gap between the moving parts and the conveyor and fixed parts should be checked all along with the length and also reduced to the minimum by the suitable covers and guards. Wherever the movements are there, wherever rotating parts are there, if the guards are fixing, it should be as close as possible. We should not leave any space to accidents. The bobbins and sleeves used for the machines should be inspected for the broken edges, burrs, and also for their proper fitment on the driving spindles. So bobbin is nothing but I can take an example of even our homes will have stitching machines. There we use the bobbin. We'll put the thread inside the bobbin. We will take out from the needle. There our stitching happens. So I think some types of, I think bobbins, I'm also not clear what kind of bobbin they are referring to in this case, but it should not be have any broken edges. It means the bobbin should be in a sound condition. The haste is loading spindles with empty bobbin should be avoided, and also dust and also other extraneous materials on spindles, moving ends should not be removed while they are in motion. Dust collection, blower, and also bags are useful. So here, while doing spinning, a moving end should not be removed while they are in motion. So in case of such things should be done, we have to stop the machine and do it. I think this is also one of the reasons while they are doing such a kind of activity, while it is in motion, resulting in accidents. An automatic wider like a cone wide the windows and also spoolers prevent the hands reaching near the rotating drum and also uh, preferable. So we have to have automatic systems in place, and also we have to made such a provision. We should not allow or reach the people near to the rotating drums. And there are wrapping machines. I think these are the latest ones where the wrapping is happening. I think previous missions I can say a bit older than this. So here the wind wrap machine is to wrap the final cloth. So if you see in these machines, the flanges of rotating beam should be properly guarded. The aluminum flange beams without a metal flange rising is safer, and a metal flange ring may open or fly out and hit. So wherever we have flanges for these drums, it has to be properly guarded. Even the main drive and the gear wheels, motor pulley, clutch pulley belts, and also other parts should be properly guarded, where we have connected the prime movers to this rotating drum. And the nip between the driving roll and also a wrap beam should be guarded. A trip cum distance guard should be provided for the protection from rotating beam. Trip guard, if you see the second video where they have a long length of yellow color channel over the rotating drum, I think that is a trip guard. Once it is fallen down, the machine has stopped automatically. Like our Indian, we have conveyors where we have a rope along the conveyor. If you can drag the rope anywhere in the length of the conveyor, it automatically stop the motors to run that conveyor. And beam side distance rod should be interlocked, contact switch with a drum, which privately a beam. Here also they are looking need to have a interlock switch. The beam side distances or distance guards. Then a multiple photoelectric device is more safe. So the photoelectric device will be whenever you're interrupting this the photoelectric beam, so automatically the machine stops. Like it is a kind of a gateway. It is invisible in place. In one side we have the generator, one side we have receiver. Any interruption happens, automatically it stops the machine. Then hydraulic braking system should be provided to stop the beam within the shortest possible time. So instead of see in the first video, once they press the button, immediately the machine got stopped. Sometimes what will happen, it takes some time, or it takes the momentum of another 3-4 revolutions, then it will get stopped. By the time a person who already entangled with the machine, it leads to a further damage or further injuries. So by putting the hydraulic braking system, so it can stop instantly so that we can minimize the damage. Then stop motion indicator lamp is useful. Wheels of mobiles stands should have a guarded, and drum drive, motor pulley, beam drive chains, and also beam ends. Section wrapping gears should be guarded. These are the few safety systems we can implement to avoid the accident in the industry. Then some of the unsafe actions. We'll see some of the unsafe actions in this. So dashing against the rotating beam. So as we see in the video, and leading the thread from the krill to the drum. At this time, a machine should be stopped. So krill in the sense, take out of any unwanted or any extra pieces or any damage or waste which is coming over the cloths. Removing ball bearing from the shaft of the wrap roll, and stepping on the sloping platforms of the machines. Removing empty pegs from the bobbins or krills on loading, unloading beams can cause injury. These are the a few unsafe conditions. Then if you see the hazards and safety measures with respect to the processing or finishing and folding machines. So here also we use multiple types of machines like shearing machines, singing machines, washing, blenching, niers, iron and also cloth dyeing, printing, polymerizing, softening, strengthening machines, padding, finishing, and also folding machines. Folding machine nothing but folding of the clothes. Then it has become a bale cloth or a cloth bale. So here it is the running nips. So running nips I have mentioned our engineering 2 section where we have 2 rotating gears will move opposite each other where we see a running nip. It is nothing but the point where 2 gears are running opposite or moving opposite each other. Between the rollers and also such kind of similar parts in case of not only gears, sometimes rollers as well. Unless the nips are increasable, should be securely guarded with the nip guards along with the whole length of the intake side. So if you're able to lift, if you're able to increase, then it is fine. So in case of any incident happen, if you're able to lift that, create a gap between these rollers, it is fine. Otherwise, we have to put a complete guard. So in dryers and similar machines where the risk of access from the side to the nips, refer to item 2, I mean the point number 2, the driving gear should be guarded to prevent such accesses. And other machine parts such as main counter drives, belts and pulleys, shafts, gears and flappers should be guarded. So mostly in this industry, it is completely mechanized process where the machines are involved more. Here we mostly focus on the guards and also work clothing and also behavioral safety aspects. And removing craze from the die cloths and also rollers should be never be done when the machine is in motion. A craze is nothing but again a waste pieces or etc. Okay, that is about the finishing hazards. And with respect to fire and explosion, it is again a common incidents. Yeah. A cotton dust is not fine enough to cause any dust explosion, but it may certainly cause fire if any spark is available. So because while doing any even the ginning activity also where you see the fine cotton dust in the atmosphere, so itself it will not create any dust or any explosion. In case of any spark available, then there is a chance of cotton dust accident or fire. An explosion hazards lies with polymerizing or the curing machines where flammable liquids are used and therefore explosion relief are required. And fire hazard is more in blow rooms and also spinning sections due to the loose and also flying cotton, and in the processing department due to solvent and the chemical. Especially in the blow rooms where I have mentioned, the ginning process as an end product will create cotton bales. After that, the bale rooms will take it out. There we start the spinning. From the cotton, we'll start creating the yarn, which is nothing but thread. That is the 2 areas where we have chances to fire accidents in blow and the spinning sections. Then in the process department, solvents and chemicals. Because of these 2 usages in the processing where we do dyeing and printing activity, we use solvents and other type of chemicals. Due to these chemicals, there will be a chance of fire accident where there we have to take care of the heaters. Even we have to take care of proper drying before taking that printed cotton for the drying. We should not allow them to have more solvent content or the chemical content on the cloth so that we can avoid accidents. Then the main causes of fire in textile mills can be contribute to the failure of electrical equipments. So it is also a common reason due to overload or sparking or improperly maintained electrical circuits. Spark from foreign materials carried along with the cotton stock. While in the blow rooms where they destroy the bales into the cotton fragments, In such a case, it'll beat the complete bale. So that what will happen? The bale, it become destroys and it become a cotton. So in such cases, in any foreign body or any metal in the cotton, there will be a chance of friction. Due to that, a spark may generate. And also friction between the rollers, if you are not maintaining enough lubrication, and also if you are not maintained well, then hot bearings due to inadequate oiling and attention. So even bearings also, if you're not giving proper greasing and all, due to the friction or dry run, there is a chance of heat generation resulting in accident. And presence of excessive quantities of fly and also dust in the department, and also use of flammable liquids and processing of cloth at the high temperatures. Even the temperature control, the thermostatus, as where we have mentioned for the heating, if you're not maintaining the control, even if you see in the iron box where we do pressing in our home, our clothes, if you're not having control, even those small machines also have auto cutoff. So when you set the temperature, it is reaches, it will auto cuts off. But it depends on the type of cloth you are doing ironing. So that is your choice. If you are doing a nylon or any other kind of material, if you're putting a temperature in cotton, definitely it will get fire, or it will get heat up, and it will stick to with your iron box, because the cotton have ability to take more temperature. A polyester and a nylon cloth, it will not take such silk, it will not take such temperatures. It is very less comparatively cotton. So that is also one of the control we should have. Temperature control, very important in the processing of the clothes. Then building construction, that is also one point. So textile mills are classified as fireproof and non-fireproof interior. In order to minimize the risk of fire, all the mills, processes, and also storage buildings must be fireproof construction, at least 6 hours of grading. The behavior of a structure when subject to the fire stress must be taken into the account at the design stages. So when I say 6 hours, so in case of any fire incident happens, the structure, it can able to withstand for 6 hours. It should not collapse because of the heat which is generated. Okay, excuse me. Yes, Kumar.
Sir, regarding the previous slide, what are the safety precautions available with reference to the dust or fly hazards in the textile industry? I mean, in the industry point of view, I'm asking.
Flying, I mean, the dust which is flying from the cotton bales?
One with reference to the blow room you were referring to, and another
blow room,
related
yeah. Basically, in the blow room, they will have an exhaust system for the collection of whatever the dust which is coming out. Sometimes they practice it as a closed room condition where they'll not allow any dust from that room. That is the one practice it is having. Only extract system, no other way of controlling, because it is in a huge process. Or they will segregate this area into a separate area, like how we do welding booth, such kind of setup. There they have extraction system, all the dust which is generated.
And what
is your
about
second
the
question?
fly? Yeah, related to the fly and cotton dust you were referring, no? What are the measures?
Flying cotton is nothing but what will happen, as I mentioned, in the ginning process, the loose cotton will be pressed and they will make it as a bundle. In the blow rooms, what will happen? They will cut the bundle and they will throw into the blow rooms. Again, it has become a cotton. So that is the flying cotton.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Cotton is nothing but it's not a cloth. Like how we మీకు ఎలా చెప్పాలి, ఇంట్లో మనము ఒత్తులు చేసుకుంటాం కదా, దూది తెచ్చుకొని దాంట్లో చిన్న చిన్న పార్ట్లు మనం చిన్న చిన్న పీసుల్లాగా తీసేసాం అనుకోండి, అలా ఎగురుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఈవెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఇట్ విల్ సెటిల్ డౌన్, బట్ if you see in the immediate basis, you will see there is a kind of smog, ఏదో పొగ వచ్చినట్టుగా ఉంటుంది రూమ్ లో.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Then godowns for the cotton and also finished products will be essentially single store structures and also located at least 30 meters away from the spinning department. So because here we have so much of fire load, if I say in other way, because there you store a huge amount of material, finished or unfinished goods, so which are flammable in nature. In textile mills, the departments requires separation by a perfect partition walls in order to reduce the fire load, and also baled cotton warehouses and cotton mixed and also blowing rooms, willow or thread extractor rooms, waste opening rooms, carding rooms, speed and ring frames, a mall spinning department, because it is the sections, various departments in the textile process, they should be segregated themselves so that we can avoid the spreading of fire from one department to the other department. Then if you see point B, the boiler houses and also firing places must be separated from all the processes and also store buildings except the engine room, and also like electric generating stations and also transformer houses must be sited at least 10 meters away. In case of any short circuit happens, in case of any transformer failure, it should not take the fire or the spark into the near the process. Even the boiler houses also, it should be completely away from these processes. Then warehouse and stores. So breakage of cotton bale hops causes spark and also subsequent fires. Faulty electrical equipments, both for lightning and also bale stackers, may cause this. Then lots of baled cotton must be stacked orderly in manner away from the godown walls. Again, it is a common principle. We should not completely load the room. We should keep some space around the bales in case of any fire happens. We'll have a chance to extinguish that. Then prevent a spread of fire and also arrest assistance of this firing. Then adequate drainage of godown floors is necessary in order to prevent any excessive water damage of any lower layers. So the drainage also should be properly designed. And also all sources of ignition like mechanical sparks due to the friction, electrical sparks, sparks from welding or any cutting in case of any fabrication or repair works, prismatic effects, sun rays, glass windows or cotton bales. Glass windows in the sense, sometimes because of the sunlight, any glass which is projecting, it may also ignite. I don't know in English లో ఏమంటారో తెలియదు. మనం చిన్నప్పుడు భూతద్దం పెట్టుకునే వాళ్ళం. అంటే if it is in a strong glass, it can able to ignite the paper as well if you are focusing it properly. So it have such a tendency. So we should be cautious on what kind of glass and also the sunlight which is coming in. And use of naked flames. Naked flame is nothing but direct flames of using any matchbox or etc. Heated lamp or metal parts, oil dripping and also electrical loose wiring or electrically heated metal parts like heaters or etc. should be avoided by a prompt supervision, and fire hydrant should be kept ready. So we have to avoid all these such kind of ignitions from the warehouses and stores of our material. Then fire extinguishers. So these are the main sources. I can say our instant weapons to fight against the fire. So the firefighting arrangements consist of portable appliances, water hydrants, and also automatic sprinklers must be designed and also laid in accordance with the relevant IS specifications. Automatic sprinkler system discovers the fire and also sounds alarm and also extinguishes smallest fires. In the sprinkled buildings, the water damage will be less because the amount of water necessary for the extinguishing is smaller. 1 second. Yes, Kumar.